Okay, I'm going to show you now another way to do a two-stitch cable twist. This one, your cables twist in the back, and it crosses over and under like this. And I used this two-stitch cable twist for this. It's a bit tighter and harder, or not as tighter, so you want to make sure you keep your stitches really loose. But it gives you a different little effect to your cable than the video I have that shows you how to do it in the front. I'm just going to show you both side by side here. So you can see the differences. And I'll show you how I do it. I did it for these tan ones. I'm using Charisma yarn. And this is worked over 2 pegs. I'm using a 20 peg 5/8 inch gauge Cindy Wood loom. You want to have your yarn in between, starting here, and we're working with the 2 pegs at a time. The first step, I'm going to loosen both stitches a little bit. And then all we want to do is take the stitch off of peg 1, place it towards the back. You can either place it on an extra loom hook or hold it with your fingers or a cable hook. I usually hold it with my fingers. I'm just showing you for video purposes. I'm going to just hold it on with the loom hook. Then you take the peg stitch from peg 2, move it onto peg 1. The stitch that you removed off from peg 1, you're now going to go place onto peg 2, and then you're going to knit these, and I'm using E-wrap knit stitches for this particular project. You wrap those 2 stitches and you have done your 2-stitch cable twist. And this, you pull towards the first stitch, again you pull towards the back instead of the front, like I had shown in another video. For the fingerless gloves that I'm working on, you really can choose either way. I have found that the way that I'm doing in this video is a little bit tighter, and you can get, if you don't keep your stitches loose, you can get kind of this ridge in between here. So it's important to really keep a consistent tension and keep your stitches nice and loose. With the twist in the front, I find it just a little bit easier to do, and I don't seem to get as bad of like ridges. So that is the 2-stitch cable cross with the yarn in back. Hope that helps. Thanks for joining me.